Hello, 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 and welcome back to my fourth vlog. I'm a little late, um, but it's all right on time. I had a plan for this vlog, and it's still trying to upload. Um, Last vlog I talked about wanting to go to my storage units, look through all my stuff, and start paring down. Um, and I said I was going to do that Monday or Thursday. Well, I did it today. Um, I was going to share with you that vlog, that experience, but it's not wanting to upload. So I may upload it later on tonight onto my YouTube channel. Um, but I want to talk about that a little bit more. About kind of the idea, I really started to kind of run with it a little bit more after watching Tiny House Nation. Um, because I would love to be able to buy my own little place, maybe buy a little land, um, and have a tiny house built. I mean, I'm thinking it could be on wheels, but most likely I want it built into a foundation. Um, but one of the things about living in a tiny house is that you really have to pare down the amount of stuff you have. Um, it's really you're essentially becoming a minimalist. You're getting rid of all the material goods. Um, you're not. You really have to focus on not being so materialistic. I think there's just something about not having stuff and having very few items that you actually need. I mean, I want to just get down to the essentials of hey, what do I actually need for personal items, for comforts, because you still need some comforts and luxuries. Um, but the essentials of what you actually need for survival. Um, and the luxuries, they don't have to be these big, huge, luxurious items. Um, for me, it's actually very custom made leather and other small little trinkets. I'll bring it out actually. Um, So, I mean, I have obviously my camera, which I like to take photos and document my experiences and really to take photos of our natural surroundings. But then I might custom made journals and my custom made notebooks, these leather books, um, to really express myself in. Um, and really just small other little trinkets here and there to kind of make me feel like, yes, I have what I need. I don't need anything more. These are the most luxurious things I have. I mean, they're very basic, luxurious. They don't take up all that much space. Um, yeah. So I love to do more of paring down and just get with the essentials. Um, I mean, there's a few other luxuries, some technology, and like my iPad. I have those little luxuries there, but they're small. They're not a big fancy house or a big fancy car. Um, I think that's important to kind of really get back to what is actually essential. I mean, I would love to even pare down the amount of technology if I just have the one thing and for communication and for doing these vlogs and it really just kind of get with just experiencing more of life and not being bogged down by trying to maintain. everything. Because I mean, something like this is very easy to maintain. It's not. It costs very little to maintain. I mean, I don't use any special oils or rags to clean it up. I don't need to go get a maintenance by a tech person. I mean, things like this, easy to maintain. Even the tablets, it's easy to maintain. I mean, if you use it and correctly, if you charge it the right amounts, if you download the right software for it, it's a lot easier to maintain. But there's other items like a big huge house or a big fancy car that has all these big maintenance costs. If you have to take it in every couple of thousand miles to have it serviced, and so I really want to minimize all those expenses and put all those expenses towards something meaningful in life to really experience, to go on more trips, to experience more of life instead of trying to earn my money to maintain stuff. Because it's just stuff. At the end of the day, it's just stuff. So that's really what I'm trying to accomplish. Um, I just realized I forgot to change the title of this video. Um, Let me change that right now. Twitch later. Alright. Edit stream. Yeah. I'm not trying to interpret my dream tonight. I did that on the last stream. Um, Come on. Vlog number 4. And done. Okay, there you go. Now that that's updated, I always keep forgetting to change that title. I always kind of forget about it. I just hit starts and go. I forget about the title. I forget about last week. I forgot the to change the display, to change the vlog number on the background display. I got that updated. Um, but back to what I was talking about. I think it was important. I've really been thinking about this lately, and I recorded my uh, earlier vlog about me going to my storage unit and trying to take photos, establish what I have, and try to. I think I'm going to tonight upload a lot more stuff onto a Facebook Marketplace, maybe eBay, and really sell off a lot of my big, big stuff. I mean, I would love to get rid of everything in the wardrobe right behind me. Everything in there, I'd love to reduce to very little. I mean, if all my stuff can fit into that wardrobe, like all clothes, all personal items, everything to fit in that wardrobe, that's my ultimate end goal. Because otherwise, it's just too much to maintain. It's just me. I don't need all this stuff to make me happy, or I shouldn't need all this stuff to make me happy. And so I think that's what I've been kind of dealing with is trying to limit this stuff. But I've heard stories, and I'm realizing now just how hard the first step to get rid of stuff is. I mean, I begin to think, well, I need this. I need this. I need that. What if I need this 2 months from now, 5 months from now, 6 months, a year, 2 years? I need this eventually. Uh, I mean, there's some sentimental um, value to some of the stuff, but even the sentiments, the memory is not gone. Um, if I get rid of the stuff, the memories are still there. I'm just getting rid of stuff. And I don't need the stuff. I could go months without even seeing the item. Um, and if I do need something and I really need it, I should I should be able to just go to the store and buy what I absolutely need in the moment, and only buy the exact number of stuff I need for that certain project. Buying no more or no less, or actually buy less if I can. But taking that first step to get rid of stuff, it's a little difficult because as I was looking through my storage units, I was just thinking, well, if I do get my own place, I could use all this to furnish it. Um, and like I've had memories of like using all of these items in there, using all the furniture. These are good pieces of furniture I could use to store stuff or to use. I have memories of using these in the past, but I shouldn't need to use all those items. But I just can't stop thinking, but what if I do? Even though my other side of the brain is saying I don't. It's like the angel and the devil. On one side is like, oh, you need those stuff. You need that materialistic items. On the other hand, it's like, no, you don't. Get rid of all of it. And it's like both sides have their points. They both make sense to me, and they're kind of battling each other. Like, you need it. No, you don't need it. You need it. You don't need it. Um, but yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about today and all of last week, and I'll say this past month. Um, as I'm in this temporary situation in this room, I'm like, yeah, I need to clean up and I need to move forward, figure out what's actually essential. Uh, I mean, if this would load, I would love to show you kind of what I was speaking with, but I'm not sure if it's wanting to load. Let me see if I could try this one more time. Uh, see, open file. Quit movie. New folder. Hmm. I'm trying to get this dang vlog to download, but it's not. Or I'm trying to find it in my file so I could download it. And then I'll share with you this vlog that I did 2 hours ago. Um, that way you can all see how much stuff I have and what I'm posting, and I kind of explain a little bit more um, in the moments of what I was thinking. Recents. Alright. Let's see here. I mean, I could just upload it to YouTube without this vlog. Uh, numbers 4. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a very short vlog because I was really planning on having this video shown. Um, but I kind of explained most of it already. What my thoughts were about paring down. Um, but one of the things I did find in my storage units, um, which if you were to watch the video on my YouTube, is I found this in there, which I will post that hopefully tonight after this vlog. But in my storage units, I found my bucket list. All right, I found my old um, portfolio, and inside my portfolio, I found my bucket list. And looking through this bucket list, I mean, there's about 45 items on this list. I've only done one of those items. And that was back in 2013. So I even recorded the dates and year that I completed this item. So it's October 5th and 6th of 2013. I went to my very first NASCAR race. And that was number 42 on my bucket list, is go to a NASCAR race. But looking through this list, I haven't really done any of this. I mean, the very first item on my list, which I'm not sure if I will ever be able to complete this one. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'll be able to complete most of these items. But the very first item on this list, number 1, be on the reality show Survivor. Now, I did this, well, obviously before 2013, so over 10 years ago. Man, to the year almost. It's 10 years ago I created this list. The very first item I put was to be on Survivor. Now, I'll be honest, Survivor has kind of gone down in my book. Um, at least the newer seasons. I just feel like the newer seasons, they've gotten way more politically correct and some of the stuff that they are allowing, or and what the rules are. I just feel like it used to be a very neutral. They were, they were a lot more politically neutral show. But nowadays, I feel like they've really started becoming more politically correct and reaching and kind of pandering to the far left. And it's really kind of disappointing because it was one of my favorite shows. Um, I mean, would I go on that show if I was given the opportunity? Yeah, I think I would still go on the show though. Um, but yeah, looking at all these other items on my list though, I mean, some could be done, but some I feel like they'll, unless I have the right mindsets and the determination, I probably won't get to do any of this or even have the funds. Like one of these more unrealistic ones. Uh, I mean, I guess it's possible, but I'm not in the mindset or have the will to make it a reality, to kind of go out or to even have the funds to do so. Um, but it was the number three, pilot a helicopter in Hawaii or somewhere tropical. Like, of all things to have on a bucket list, uh, that's one of the more outrageous ones I have. I mean, I would love to go climb the Eiffel Tower, go climb the Statue of Liberty. I mean, the one that's really the most doable would be to go on a week long fishing trip. I mean, I'm in the state for it. I'm in Colorado, and Colorado is the state to do this in for a week long fishing trip, um, or a week long carnival cruise. That's also doable. But then, even looking at all these lists, these are like basic things I could do any time, like months, years. I should have been doing a lot of these items. Um, like they're very basic items. Or even one of the items on my list is very vague. Discover my life's purpose. I mean, looking at this one, I don't know. I feel like that I was at a time in my period. I was in a period of my life where I did not know. I still don't know what my life's purpose is. I'm still trying to figure that out. I mean, I'm 30 years old. I still don't know. Um, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how am I going to get there. I mean, those are some of the biggest questions I feel like I should have figured out by now. Um, but yeah, and then some of these are just like blind luck. Like win $1,000 in the lottery. That's just blind luck. That's like a million to one chance, or even higher of a chance, or lower of a chance. And then even one of the stupidest ones is have a pet turtle named Jacob Thomas Weston. Like what? Like why that name? And it's just like very simple. Not a whole lot of imagination. I mean, I feel like I should have bigger aspirations than some of these items. But hey, I have this list. I have at least something to look at and see if I could accomplish one of these items. But it's probably one of the few things that I probably won't pare down. I mean, right here, it doesn't take a whole lot of space. Um, so I'm trying to get back to that topic. Um, so yeah, I think that's all I really have in mind to speak about. Is trying to pare down my thoughts on paring down, becoming a minimalist, and having very few items, and live a more of a simple life where I focus more on experiences rather than stuff. Because I mean, if all this could burn up in fire, uh, and it wouldn't matter unless I have the experiences to go out and do life. Because that's what matters, is to be able to experience life and not having to worry about stuff. So with that, I think I'm gonna end this vlog. It's gonna be a very short vlog today, and actually, how long have I? Where's for 2 hours? 72. All right. Oh, 28 minutes. Duh, right in front of me. All right. Yeah, I think 28 minutes is long enough vlog. I mean, I spoke what I wanted to speak. Um, something that I've been thinking about. It's a little piece of me that I'm trying to move towards. Kind of my thought pattern for the future and what I want to do. I think that's the whole point of this, is to kind of express what I want, what my thoughts were. Because, like I've said, I think I said this in my very first vlog, I don't express myself all that much and share what I think about, and I don't really share what my thoughts are on some things. So this is some of my thoughts on what I'm planning on doing in the next few months or even years. Um, and what my kind of plan is, goal is going forward. Um, so I really want to minimize stuff and maximize experiences. I think that's a good way to put it. Maximize experiences. All right. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's just a quick 30-minute vlog. Um, I'm hoping to maybe expand and do other video streams, game streams, play some games, stream it, upload that to YouTube, and kind of share a little bit more about myself through that kind of platform. Uh, and then maybe in a couple of weeks, a month or a week or so, uh, I would love to vlog my experience on a road trip. I would love to go on a road trip and vlog my experiences through that. I think that would be a fun and interesting experiment to go through. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure where I would go, or maybe I would just get in a car and just drive and see where the open road takes me for just for a week. Uh, take a week off from work and do all that. So, um, yeah, All right, thank you for a lot watching. I'll see you guys all next week if you're watching. All right, bye.